I now invite our program co-chair, Additional Chief Secretary in the RDPR Department, Madam Uma Mahadevan, for her inaugural address.
Distinguished guests and participants, it's a great pleasure for RDPR Karnataka to join Elets in hosting this National Rural E-Governance Summit in this, which is the 2023, which is the 30th year of the 73rd Constitutional Amendment. We have, after the 1993 Constitutional Amendment, we have had 6 rounds of elections to the Gram Panchayats in Karnataka. And this is an important time to take stock of how we can improve governance, not just e-governance, but governance itself, using technology, which is such an important tool in the 21st century. I'd like to remind us that technology, as all of us know, all of us have worked in both governance and in e-governance, and many of you all are experts in the use of technology. Technology gives us ample scope to bring efficiencies. I think the challenge before us is to see how, along with efficiencies, technology is used further to bring equity. That's the challenge before us. We know, for example, that some use of technology, unless it's thought through very carefully, has a centralizing tendency. We also know that those of us working in Panchayat Raj are working in the field of democratic decentralization. So that, again, is a challenge before us. We need to see how technology, and this is something that I would like to congratulate, on behalf of RDPR, I'd like to congratulate the entire Panchatantra 2 team, the e-governance team of RDPR, which has worked, as well as the developers, the experts who are working on this, because we are trying to push further to use technology to enhance participation. We are pushing further to use technology to enhance deliberation. Technology, often with this business process re-engineering, technology tends to push us or nudge us to reduce steps in the process, in the assumption that that is going to lead to efficiency. But maybe we need deliberation itself is our goal, and deliberation itself is our outcome. And therefore, we use technology, and we are using technology to push for greater deliberation. Let it take longer to take a decision, in the assumption that whether or not that decision is necessarily better, it's definitely a more participatory decision. We are using technology to enable a basic minimum level of governance in our panchayats. We are using technology to promote transparency. We are using technology to overcome barriers that many of us have never experienced, such as the barrier of never having learned to read. Today, there is the technology of text-to-speech, and we are excited to use text-to-speech to enable those who have never been able to learn to read, in order to listen to what has been recorded, in order to learn about what decisions have been taken within their own communities. How are we doing this? Just to give you a few concrete examples. In Panchatantra 2 itself, we have 6,000 local governments in our rural local bodies in Karnataka. In Panchatantra 2, we are enabling the generation of meeting notices. These meeting notices go through SMS and tiny URL to all the members. How many members? We have 90,000 plus members, many of them, 50% of them are women. There are SC members, there are ST members, there are OBC members. Meeting notices go to everybody. We are enabling the minutes of the meeting to be recorded on the same day. The moment the attendance is taken, the moment the proceedings are signed with a digital signature, the moment they are approved and uploaded, they go into the public domain. We're enabling this. If I'm a member of a panchayat and I want to know what decision has been taken in my local body, if there's a meeting today, by the end of today, I'll get it. We hope to do WhatsApp integration shortly. I'll hope to get it on my phone in a WhatsApp, in a PDF. Attendance of members is taken. Very often, members who felt that their presence is not valued or ignored, their presence is now taken mandatorily. Their presence is recorded. Their voices are invited and heard. Not only for the members, but for the communities themselves, we are enabling through data visualization the production of report cards. What has my rural local body done in the last 6 months? I'll be able to show it to people in a screen just like this. Maybe not this size, maybe a smaller screen, but I'll be able to show it to people in my local community in visualizations that are relatable and comprehensible to rural communities. For the people who are non-literate or semi-literate, I'll not be using maybe bar charts or pie charts, but there are innumerable other visualizations that I can use, which will make information easily comprehensible to people. For the first time, we'll be taking data in the Panchayat. We have taken, I think, close to 600 pieces of data about the health of the people in a Panchayat, the schooling data, which children are going to school, which children are not going to school, the rainfall data, the data about agriculture, and all this data is coming into the long-term planning of the Panchayat. This data will now be visualized and placed in front of the Panchayat in ways that are easily comprehensible. This data will be placed in disaggregated form in ways that are comprehensible. These are not trivial steps. They may appear trivial to us, those of us who deal with numbers and statistics and words, paragraphs and pages of prose every day. But for those of us who are less advantaged, who have not been able to go to school, who may be semi-literate, who may need things in big font, everything can be done through technology to enable people, to enable rural communities to understand the intricacies of their daily local governance. Even in the field of learning, in our 6,000 rural libraries, not only are we putting computers in the libraries with internet, but also making available online resources as well as reading material in ladder form, leveled reading material. So level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Children will be able to read on their own, get additional reading time, and read not only with proficiency, but even with mastery at a point. Panchayats, through the use of e-governance in a sensitive, equity-focused way, will truly become knowledge centers. This is our hope, and we hope to gain many new insights in this journey ahead in today's discussions. Thank you so much for joining us.